After 2 years, he's back. Jonathan Nelson is back with some great new music. His project, Declarations, coming soon. We get a chance to sit down and talk to him in the awesome city of New York and at the BMI building. So come go with me. We're going to have a conversation with Jonathan Nelson. Hey, this is your girl TQ. I am here with another conversations with one of my favorites, songwriter extraordinaire, minister extraordinaire, Jonathan Nelson. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. Thank you for that introduction. I need to take you everywhere I go so you can do that introduction. That's good for me.
Yo, all you gotta do is talk to my manager. Okay. We can make that happen, you know?
There you go. Absolutely.
Thank you so much for joining me today. We are talking about your brand new project. It's been 2 years, and we're Declarations. Tell us about this project.
So Declarations is it is I guess you could say a package of songs that speak to God. It is our response or His response to us as we speak to Him. These are songs of empowerment. When you sing these songs will become, I'm hoping that the listener will make these songs like daily affirmations, daily declarations over their lives, so that they can begin to see. I believe that our world is framed by what it is that we say, and so I'm hoping that people will begin to see changes in their life because of what it is that they say and what it is that they sing out of their mouths. I'm hoping that Declarations will be that sort of inspiration for each listener.
That's great. Now, I know that you are big on making music that is reproducible in churches, and definitely relevant for generations in the church.
Yes.
Which one of the songs on this project do you think does that for you?
I think I would almost say all of them, but one in particular that I can just think right off the top of my head is it's one of my favorites on the record. I've already started singing it out. It's called Jesus, I Love You. It's a simple declaration, and by the time we get to the climax of the song, the apex of the song, we just keep reverberating and keep repeating, I love you, I love you. I mean, I don't have a lot of, the lyric says, millions of words can describe the feeling that I have down inside. And it says, it's hard to contain, so I'll simply say, Jesus, I love you. So it really is simplistic, simplistic in nature, even in the lyrical content. Jesus, I love you. And I believe that is going to be one of the songs that people are going to sing, but it will also become a daily declaration for people that listen to it.
That is great to know. Who are some of the people that you have on this project?
We were just speaking about it not too long ago. Anisha Figueroa Cooper from Brooklyn, New York. I'm excited for this moment for her.
Great song.
Oh,
awesome
thank you.
Song. Awesome
it's
song.
Actually, now that is one of my favorites because it shows a lot of maturity from a songwriter perspective. But it's like Anisha brought to life what I felt in my heart as I heard the lyrics. It's like she just made music with the lyrics. And then we also have BB Winans, who is a legend and an icon in and of itself.
Yes,
I mean, his reputation precedes him. I mean, his resume is, Grammy Award winner, you name it. And I was just blessed to be able to have an opportunity, one, to glean from him, to learn from him, but to also work with him and do a duet with him. That's like, yo, did you know I work with BB Winans?
That look real good on your resume.
Right.
All the way down. Yes, I did it.
So I praise God for
great.
that. So I don't have any other features other than the team of people that work with me. I featured them. I have worship leaders that I assembled together, and I pulled different ones to sing several of the songs. So I'm highlighting them and giving them a platform as well. That
is great. Now, where can we get the project? When is the project coming out?
We can give a date.
You can give a date.
Okay, the project drops September 14th, and it is available now for pre-order. You can go to your digital outlets and download it now. But September 14th, it'll be in stores, and the full CD will be available digitally.
Cool. Now, how can we get in touch with you?
You can get in touch with me by clicking that down. No, I'm playing. By
the link down there.
Instagram is at Nelson Jonathan, along with Twitter is at Nelson Jonathan. My Facebook is Jonathan Nelson Music, and my website is jonathannelson.us.
Cool. Now, if you can give a message to your audience, because you have a very wide range. It was funny because my daughter, she recognizes music by people by
I
the
understand.
music.
My daughter's
So
the same way.
she
I
was
get it.
like, "Well, who are you going to see?" And I said, "Well, Jonathan Nelson." She was like, "What?" I was like, "So," but she was like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
I knew
yeah,
that,
I know it is." So if you could say something to your audience abroad, what would it be?
Wow. I think that it would be to, no matter what I feel led to say this in this moment, no matter what your circumstance or whatever your situation is, to absolutely trust God, to dialogue with Him, to commune with Him, to converse with Him. You can't say declarations. Declarations automatically implies saying something. And so I believe that in this day and time, we need to say something to God, to talk to Him, but don't just talk to Him. Pause for a second and be ready to hear what He's going to say back to you.
Definitely.
Because there are instructions, there's wisdom, and it will lead and guide you. The Bible talks about it leading and guiding you into all truth. So, having a conversation with God, trusting Him, and whatever the call of God is on your life, be authentically you. Do whatever God has called you to do with fire, with passion. Don't let anything or anybody stop what God has placed on the inside of your heart. Do absolutely what God has called you to do.
Cool. Thank you so much for joining me, dear.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for taking the time out for little old me.
Thank you.
It's TQ. We will be back for another conversations next time. We'll be back.